Hello everyone, this is Christian Geek from StrengthAddicts.com, brought to you proudly by IronMagLabs.com, your go-to source for all your bodybuilding and fitness supplements. Marvelous Melvin Anthony, 1999 Mr. USA 2004 Night of Champions winner, sentenced to 2 concurrent 10-year sentences for the alleged distribution of ecstasy. And I gotta tell you, this is really bad news, but you know, there's people online talking about potential appeals. I'm going to tell you that that's not going to happen. Clearly, Melvin accepted a deal. That doesn't mean that he gave anyone up. It just means that he accepted a deal instead of going to trial, or maybe he went to trial and accepted a deal mid through the trial. I don't know, but these are concurrent sentences, which is actually very good news because they could have been consecutive sentences, and you know, instead of being 10 years. It would have been 20 years because consecutive are stacked one on top of the other. So at least it's not 20 years. Also, even though his tentative release date is sometime in 2027, you know, there's good behavior. You know, he could teach in prison. He could be a model inmate. He might qualify for early parole. There's so many things that could happen in the next 10 years. It's very unfortunate because, you know, I've mentioned Melvin's name many times. You know, I'm always saying, you know, whatever happened to Melvin Anthony, you know, smallest waist in the business, you know, and it's kind of troubling because a lot of these guys, when they leave bodybuilding, they get into trouble. You look at Craig Titus, you know, moved to Las Vegas, you know, did the whole party lifestyle, you know, hanging out with Vince Neil, you know, staying up all hours of the night, going to clubs. You know, a lot of people say that bodybuilding is the best thing that ever happened to them. And it really is. I mean, you know, when you're an IFBB pro and you're at your top, at the best of your game, you know, you're out there doing guest posing appearances and seminars, you're going out on tour, you're doing shows, you're being covered by the magazines, you're in the limelight. But, you know, when you leave that industry, you know, and you leave that lifestyle, you leave that world, you know, you can easily get mixed up with things that you don't want to get mixed up with: crime, illicit activities, hanging with the wrong people, making money the wrong ways, and it's unfortunate. So, you know, I'm very sad, to say the least, because I am a huge Melvin Anthony fan, and I've always said that I believed he could have been a Mr. Olympia. I mean, the glutes and the hams always were an issue for him, but if he would have gotten those, I mean, who knows? Who knows? He had an exemplary career, and he may still have, you know, some gas left in the tank. I mean, again, when he gets out in 10 years, or possibly a lot earlier than that, he could still get on stage again, or he could still have a thriving career in the fitness industry. But for now, you know, he's going to be doing some time. It's not the worst sentence in the world. And quite frankly, when I saw distribution, I thought immediately anabolics, but it turns out it was ecstasy. So, I mean, the reality of the matter is, it's very easy for these superstars to get in with the wrong crowd once they leave the sport. So I always encourage people, you know, even if you're not competing anymore, stay active in the fitness industry, work for supplement companies, work expos. You have so much knowledge, you know, do personal training, do seminars, write an ebook. But it's just sad. It's just very sad because, you know, Melvin Anthony, definitely one of the greatest in our sport, and to see him, you know, in this predicament is very sad, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.